Welcome! This is a tutorial for UTAU. UTAU is a Japanese program which allows users to take recorded voice samples and arrange them musically, much like a MIDI program. This version of UTAU is a partial English translation. The focus of this tutorial is on Oto settings. Otos are the backbone of UTAU. Otos are where the user defines the parameters of a sound sample. Oto settings are located within the voice configuration window. To access this window, go to Tools, Voice Bank Settings, Voice Configurations. For this example, let's take a look at the ga voice sample. The pre-utterance setting tells UTAU where the consonant ends and the vowel begins. Generally, I set the pre-utterance value to 90. Next is the overlap. Overlap defines where the crossfade between the samples takes place. I always set the overlap to 60. The next element is consonant. Consonant partitions off an area of the sample that will not be stretched or looped by the program. Let's set consonant to 120 for now. Alias is an alternate name that you can access the sample from. Make sure you press set to confirm these changes. Open the editor window by clicking Launch Editor. Notice the numbers at the top of the editor. These correspond to the numbers that we just set. The green bar is overlap set at 0.06 seconds, or 60 milliseconds. The red bar is pre-utterance set at 0.09 seconds, or 90 milliseconds. The pink area here is the consonant ending at 0.12 seconds, or 120 milliseconds. The data we just entered is positioned relative to the start of the offset. Right now it's at 0. Left-click the edge to drag into position. The red pre-utterance line should be at the end of the g sound. The pink consonant should end where the clear vowel starts. Click on the end and drag into position. The white area is where UTAU stretches and loops the vowel. Any extra space at the end should be cut off. To cut off the end, drag from the end of the sample. The cutoff is measured from the end of the sample. To have it measured from the offset like the rest of the settings, use negative numbers. For instance, if you set the cutoff to negative 600 milliseconds, it will be 0.6 seconds from the start of the offset, and will move along with the rest of the settings. Press this button to exit the editor and make sure to press OK in the voice configuration window to save your data.